Welcome to the Small Business Minute. Today's topic is, where have all the experts gone? Those of you who know me and have either purchased my book or attended an event that I've spoken at know that the advice I share is based on getting the basics right. By getting the basics right, you can grow your business and your leadership skills that allow you to attain a high level of freedom by removing the shackles of ownership. Unfortunately, what I preach has never been sexy or opportunistic. These basic, time-tested business philosophies are easy to understand and don't require any special skills to execute. The only requirement is that you spend the time to implement them. It's interesting that during these surreal times with a pandemic raging, that most who have gotten the basics right will be just fine. It's not that they're thriving at the moment. As a matter of fact, like most, they've had their business turned upside down. However, what they do have in common is that they have built a financial cushion that will allow them to weather this storm and survive. So this brings me to my question. Where have all the experts gone? Where are all those talking heads with the latest and greatest strategy? Where are those experts with the can't-miss lead generation program or consumer engagement secrets gone? Where are they now when your world has blown up? The thing is, many are one-trick ponies, and that's all they've been preaching for the past few years. Sadly, many entrepreneurs assumed that by following these messiahs, all their problems would go away. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. To be successful, you need to hope for the best, but plan for the worst, and it doesn't get much worse than this. Not to be left off the hook, let's not forget those government-funded incubators and post-secondary entrepreneur programs that have encouraged thousands of individuals to become entrepreneurs. Where is their voice in all this chaos? Shouldn't they, with all their expertise, be offering the small business community actionable solutions or ideas to help them survive? Based on my research, all I see them doing is regurgitating information on various government emergency programs and not much else. Isn't this the time when those organizations should be rallying their resources to help the membership or alumni? It is, but they aren't. So with all these so-called experts, where are they now when the small business community is being decimated? Unfortunately, many of their followers won't survive, as it is estimated that between 30 and 50% of small businesses won't make it through this turmoil. Regrettably, how to prepare for economic upheaval is something they just don't preach. For those successful entrepreneurs that will survive, they have a few things going for them. They remember the past, are focused on the present, and are looking to the future. The past. History has a nasty habit of repeating itself, and understanding that economic turmoil is a regular occurrence that hits entrepreneurs the hardest. And each time it happens, it decimates a high number of businesses because they didn't plan for the worst case scenario. Let's be honest, this pandemic is the proverbial 100-year storm, and it is extreme. But it's still an economic upheaval. Those businesses that will fail never placed an effort to build a financial foundation onto their businesses. They just kept reinvesting everything in their enterprise. Much like betting at the casino, those that will survive understand that cash is king, and when you're up, you should consistently take some money off the table and continue until such time as you're only playing with the house's money. Sadly, many just kept betting it all, and now they have no money to tide them over and will become a statistic. The present. Those that understand the past and have built their financial resources can calmly focus on maintaining what they've built. To be sure, it's not business as usual, and they're feeling the pain, but having the financial wherewithal allows them to scale down their business and focus on surviving. Although they're still feeling the stress with the current situation, they're not panicking and are able to focus on reinventing or innovating in a calm manner. Let's be honest, making decisions under duress is never a good idea, simply because we're not thinking clearly. The future. Those entrepreneurs with a financial cushion know that things will get better in the future and are preparing for the day that things turn around. They understand that when that day comes, they can once again accelerate their business growth with far fewer competitors, and they'll easily make up any lost ground. As an added bonus, they will most likely grow their margins because they've either innovated or found savings just by doing things a little different. Maybe things will change once this is over. Maybe how we promote entrepreneurship will change, but I have my doubts. Growth for the sake of growth increases risk far greater than necessary and needs to be tempered with a good dose of common sense. I'm Greg Weatherden, and this has been your Small Business Minute.